it's not a love song. It's an honor ballad, honoring his father. They were, I guess, maybe two different people, and trying to find common ground when you have oil and water is sometimes really, really difficult. And I think that's what he's saying in this song here, trying to find that common place where father and son can bond, and it's easy for some and really difficult for others. And that's just the dynamics of personalities and relationships and all of that sort of thing, man. Yeah, I think that's what this song means. So let us do a background on Ships, man. Ships is a song written and originally performed by British musician Ian Hunter. The song was first released on Hunter's fourth solo album, You're Never Alone with a Schizophrenic, in 1979. The song is said to be about Hunter's relationship with his father. Barry Manilow's cover. Ships was later recorded by singer Barry Manilow for his sixth studio album, One Voice. It was the first of 3 singles released from the LP, all of which became US top 40 hits. Manilow's rendition of Ships peaked at number 9 on the Billboard Hot 100 and number 4 on the Adult Contemporary chart. His version also charted at number 78 in Australia and number 28 in Canada. Casey Kasem reported on the American Top 40 broadcast of October 27, 1979, the reason that Manilow selected this song to record. His father had been absent from his life since the age of 2. Following a concert 30 years later in 75, Manilow was changing clothes in his dressing room. An unknown man entered his room, telling him simply, "I'm your father. I enjoyed the concert and would like to see you again." Unquote. He then left. Okay, and that's it. That is Wikipedia song fact info on this song. Yeah, okay. Well, hey man, can you imagine being Barry Manilow? Damn. At least his father had the courtesy of waiting after the concert. Could you imagine dropping that shit on your son before the concert? At least he had the courtesy to hit him with that after the concert. Be interesting. I wonder if Barry followed up and contacted him. That'd be interesting. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so this is an honor ballad, and men honoring their father, or the memory of their father, or the desire to establish a closer relationship, some sort of a common ground relationship with their fathers. Yeah, I think that's what this song is definitely about, man. Good song, good tune. All these songs, actually, this whole quad was very, very good, Joseph. Thank you for introducing Ian Hunter to me. If you would have said Ian Hunter, I had no idea who the guy was. And so, but I definitely have heard of Mott The Hoople, and I'm quite sure that I would be familiar with at least a couple of their tracks. I don't know how many hits they've had or whatnot, but I'm quite sure that it would be familiar to me. So I'll look into Mott The Hoople down the road. If you've got a couple of notable songs, let me know. Nothing remote with that I wouldn't recognize, but maybe some of their notable stuff. That'd be really cool. I'm just scrolling down here, man, before I bounce. I'm just checking notes here. Yeah, big note, man. Patrons, let me talk to you. Let me shout at you for a quick second. Before July 1st of this year, there's a new government law that requires patrons to pay, what do they call it? An entertainment tax, some bullshit like that. And it's starting July 1st. So from me to you, it's bullshit. It's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. They are taking away all of our fun. I won't blame you if you want to, cancel your support. I don't blame you at all. No hard feelings whatsoever. Because, man, I'm telling you, left, right, center, all around, people are just trying to rob your ass blind. The government are greedy, what I'm about to say. So, but I want all the patrons to know that pretty soon there's going to be tax fees on your support. So you might start seeing additional charges. Pennies make a difference, man. So, but you might see some additional charges. This is based on where you live in the US and where you live around the world. So it isn't applicable to everyone. But if you're a patron, I sent out a notice and an outline, and you can basically click on some of the links and see if you are living in a certain geographic region where it might affect you. And so you can know starting July 1st, if you're seeing a couple of extra cents being taken from your credit card, that is what's happening. But I want to give you a heads up so that you actually have a choice to pull the pin or whatever the case is. And like I said, I totally understand. I think it's a bunch of bullshit, and where it comes to this sort of platform, I can't believe that they're doing that. But hey, you know what I'm talking about? There's been shit like that going on. I mean, think of all of that cop and nonsense that we went through on YouTube with the FTC. So it's just one of those things that just you're just gonna have to deal with, or not, but it's totally your choice. But I just wanted to give you a heads up. I'm not seeing a lot of content providers, because I do check out content providers, and I do support a couple of content providers on Patreon myself. So, but I'm not seeing them actually even sending out notice or anything like that. And it's important, I mean, people need to know where their dollars and their cents are going. So I just thought I'd give you a heads up on that. And like I said, patrons, no hard feelings. If you think that this is a bunch of bullshit and you want to pull your support, I totally understand. So just so you know that. So that's my first note. My second note is I got a question, ma'am. I got a question for you, and that's everybody. Recently, I've been sent a number of Led Zeppelin links, and these are links that are supposedly lots of, they are the established tracks that we already know from each respective album, but they are tracks that have different lyrics, different instrumentals, and things of that sort. They are not as polished as the final product on the albums, but they're still very, very good listens. I actually did a quad reaction a couple of days ago, which I'm going to upload to YouTube come Saturday, if it will catch. But my question is this: would you like to see reactions of the same songs, let's say, I don't know, Kashmir, but with a different number of lyrics? I know that Robert Plant, I guess he's really a lyrical master, and he can actually infuse an established song that we know with completely different lyrics. In that reaction that I did, that quad, he added so many different lyrics to When the Levee Breaks that it almost changed the whole song. Anyway, let me know about that. And but some of these links that I got, there's like 3 parts and they're like 2 hours a piece, so it's a lot of content. Let me know if you would actually like to see me take the time to do reactions to that. Now, having said that, you might say, yeah, let's see it, let's do it, and none of it actually gets taken onto YouTube. So we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But I just wanted to let you know that that exists, and I will take the time to do that if you feel that it's worthwhile checking out. Let me know about that. All right, man. So that concludes my reaction to Ian Hunter and this quad So thanks very much for joining me, Joseph. Thank you again for the recommendation. I definitely want to check out some Mott The Hoople now. So take care, everyone, and I'll catch you in my next reaction. Peace.